Let me be very clear so everyone understands this simple truth. This is the best time to be alive in the whole history of humans. If someone with a hard home life reached a goal, that is a living. It is either playing to win or playing to not lose. You are either working hard right now to move forward or you are not. There is no middle ground. You are either doing it or you are not. Do I think some things are unfair? Of course, but looking at the big picture, health, long lives, and how much good is in the world, this is the best time. We have it better than ever. But I see people sitting around and worrying about small, silly things they lack instead of focusing on what they do have. My friends, the internet is a gift because that is where the whole world is going. I have 2 young kids now and I hear parents ask, "Gary, you like this social media stuff, but isn't it bad?" I say no, it is the best thing ever, but they tell me they want their kids to spend less time on screens. I ask them why. What kind of world do you think your kids will live in 20 years from now? There are 3 keys to making a big change. Think of one part of your life you want to fix right now. Your body, your money, your friends, your job, your school, or your happiness. And let's look at your choices. The first part. There are 3 S words for making a big change. The first thing most people look for is a plan. But usually you are missing the second thing you need. That second thing is the right story. Because the story you tell about your life or your schoolwork is why you are stuck. What is a story? It is something you tell yourself over and over, like I don't know how to do this. Until you believe it, and in fact, write this down. The only thing stopping you from getting what you want is the story you keep telling yourself about why you don't have it. The only thing stopping you from getting what you really want is the story you tell about why you haven't reached it yet. Here is my advice. Stop believing your excuses and start looking at the truth. I can teach you 100 plans that will help you overnight. And if I help you grow your success by 30% quickly, you will get excited. Then your story about your work will change, won't it? You will think, I can do this. I can make things much better, because once people start winning, their story changes, and when their story changes, the third and most important thing changes, their mood. You have to find what makes you feel excited and alive. If you understand that your mind is what matters most and nothing else is more important, you will win. There is no single right way to live and no single path to success. There is only your own truth, that feeling inside you. That small voice that talks to you, you must learn to trust it. You learn to trust it by practicing, by doing things, and by asking yourself, is this really me? Is this who I want to be? Or am I just doing what other people want? Is it my parents, my friends, or someone else trying to speak for me? As a famous biker brand said, when writing the story of your life, don't let anyone else hold the pen. So right now, ask yourself, who is writing your story? Is it you? Are you really listening to yourself and doing things that make you feel brave and excited? Or are you trying to live a life that someone else picked for you? Remember what a wise man named William James said, act as if what you do matters, because it does. Even if no one else sees it, every step you take and every thought you have is important. The things you dream about and the hopes you have matter because they show who you are. They show who you are trying to become, and eventually, the things you think about most will become who you are. So if someone else is holding the pen and making you do things that don't make you feel happy, that is a wasted life. That is how people give up before they even have a chance to really live. People should make promises to change. If they are watching this video on the first day of the year, but if they are watching on December 23rd, they should start changing on December 23rd, waiting for the calendar to make you may laugh. Better is silly and it makes me upset whenever you are watching this, because it stays on the internet forever. You could be watching in the middle of June. Make a promise to be better every single day. Because you only get one life to live, the reason people fail at their New Year's goals is because they treat it like a one-time trick. That is why my first answer was right. You succeed when you truly decide to change. Whether it's your health or your job, it has to be a deep belief, not just a quick trick. I want to ask you all a question, and I need you to think. Most of you watching this video don't even realize it. But you are living your life just reacting to things you are living every day as a response to what other people do to you. Some of you are acting a certain way because of how an old friend or partner hurt you. Some of you are still following rules and limits that other people put on you. Answer the question and really think about it. Are you living your life just as a reaction to others, both good and bad? The right path is never going to be easy or obvious to see. You aren't going to walk out your door and see a perfectly clear path to follow. If you do see a perfect path, it might be a trap. If you follow a path that is already made, it will only take you to places people have already been. It will take you to the same old spots where everyone else went before you. But if you want to go somewhere special, if you want to go somewhere only you can go, you must try something new. If you want to live the life you were meant to live because you built it yourself, you have to take the first step even if you are scared. A poet named Rumi said, "As you start to walk on the way appears." So as you look at your choices, you see one path that everyone takes and one path that is invisible until you step on it. You have to understand that is what life is supposed to be. The only thing you will feel sad about later is knowing you did what was easy even though it wasn't who you were. There is something inside us that wants us to walk a path that no one else has walked before. The hard part is that you really want it to be easy, but it won't be. It is going to be hard. You are going to fail and you are going to trip and fall down, and thank God for that. Because, as Muhammad Ali said, only a man who knows what it's like to be beaten can find the extra strength to win when the fight is close. So you have to ask yourself, what do you want? Do you want it to be easy? Do you want to follow the crowd? Or do you want the path to be yours? Do you want to know that you have strength inside you that you can use when you need it most? Do you want to be that kind of person? Because if you do, you must be willing to walk where there is no path. You have to be willing to push through the thorns and be willing to fall down. It is through failing and feeling pain and struggle that you grow into who you are meant to be. That is the process that will make you you. That is what shapes you. Struggling gives you the strength to keep going when things get the toughest. So when you ask for things to be safe and easy, know that you are asking to be weak. When you choose the hard way, know that you are making yourself stronger. When you work hard, know that you are building up power for the future. When you walk the path that only you can walk, know that you are living your true life. And that, my friends, is how you become the person worth becoming.